Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Krah Dash. All praises, honor, glory, love, respect, faith, and power, and trust, and all credit to my Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and my Heavenly Big Brother, Yahweh Shah. Thank you so much what you've done, what you're doing, and what you're going to do. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of GMS, Great Millstone, who I learned from, and all the men scattered all over the world, teaching His truth and none but the truth in the name, spirit, and the power, Yahweh Bashim Shah, trying to put a spiritual book and you Hebrew Israelites ears, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Hispanics, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, and you speckled birds. And what is a speckled bird? That be a Hebrew Israelite that look like some of the heathen nations, like for example, a Hebrew Israelite that look like a so-called white person, a so-called Chinese person, etc., etc. And I got some videos lined up, and it's just a bunch of random stuff. Anyway, I'm going to play these videos. I'm going to get into the scripture my best ability, say whatever I got to say through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shema Shah, the Holy Spirit, the Krahak Dash, Lord willing be on me. Let's get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got some good news and some bad news. A man lost both his arms, and 23 years later, he was able to get an arm transplant. He had somebody.
I mean, this ain't nothing new. They've been doing this shit for years. People getting arm transplants. Hell, they tried this shit for centuries. Decades. Centuries more. Hey, especially on you Israelites. Hey, I don't know if bruh know this, but hey, they've been trying this shit. They've been doing this shit to you Israelites for a long, especially during slavery, plantation slavery. When massa lose a limb, guess what? Come on over here, boy. Let go on down. Pow! Knock his ass out. Take his teeth. Take his arm and his leg. No anesthesia, no nothing. They just take his limb off. And then they try to put the body, yeah. The best body parts would be an Israelite body part. It ain't just blacks, but Latinos too and Native Indians. The best body parts are you Hebrew Israelites body parts. Yeah. But yeah, they'll do that shit. They take your teeth, take your arms, your leg, your ding-a-ling, your balls. Shit. And then, goddamn, they do all that shit and put it on themselves, sew it on themselves, and then they end up probably dying. But this is some whole other shit. I don't know if this is real picture, it could be AI, but I seen pictures of when they sew people arms on to somebody else's arms. They look weird. But this ain't supposed to be, man. This is not what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, somebody left behind some arms and was like, let my boy had him. And he got some arms put on.
And he looked pretty jacked. He like, I'm swole now.
Got to be somebody else's arms that he got on him now. They say
the arms he got look like they got a little tan. I don't know.
Able to hug his family again 23 years later. You got new arms. That's good. You know what I mean? But my only thing is, men are nasty. We nasty. You know what I mean? Every time you go pee, you somebody else. You know what I mean? Like you
using somebody's hands. You using somebody's hands to now that was not naturally your hands that's holding your shit and shaking your shit. It's somebody else. Back before he had no arms. Oh, I see. When he didn't have arms, somebody had to hold his shit. And I don't think it was another man. I don't know. It couldn't have been another man. But you had to have somebody hold his shit and shake the piss off of him, Yeah.
Another man. I mean, I get it. You able to live life how you want, but I'm just saying.
Alright, let's get to the next one. Look at this bitch. Goddamn, look at this bitch, right? Look at this psycho bitch. Psycho bitches. A lot of them psycho bitches. Psycho bitches. Psycho bitches. Psycho bitch. Look at them bitches. Goddamn. Look at these demons. They just smiling. This bitch is actually fucking smiling. It was a dupe and delight moment, because I don't know if the bitch actually killed the children. I don't know. Did the bitch even have children? I don't know. But whatever. Look at this shit. It's showing you how fucked up this world. And then you stupid bitches out there are supporting this shit. And some simp ass dudes. Look, she like, what's up? Winking and flirting to the camera.
All right. Murder's enter.
What the fuck, man? What the fuck, man? Man, you got bitches like this, and they could be living in your own household. You never know. Look at that bitch. Getting ready to off they damn children, bro. You got a bitch that living in your household ready to off your babies.
This court's now in session. Please be seated.
If a judge seen this bitch smile, he probably be smiling back at her and winking at her like, yeah, I see you, girl. Fucking, man, we gotta get the fuck out of these fucking niggers. Boy, these Edomite niggers, boy.
Including the defendant and including the 18 jurors.
All right. Well, members of the jury,
Court, all rise. Murder's enter.
Look at these bitches. Look at these fucking bitches. Man, get the fuck out of here. Goodness, fucking goddamn, bro. The wickedness of a fucking woman. Matter of fact, counted spittle, bro. If I can find, I haven't been in this department in a while and read anything about these wicked bitches, but I ain't talking. Now, you got righteous women, you got wicked women. And I ain't talking about you righteous women that's seeking the Lord, but these bitches are goddamn wicked as fuck. Well, is this the right one? Let me read it. Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse, oh my goodness, 22. And harlot shall be accounted as spittle, like pretty much like spit, like chew, poo, yeah, like spit, stinking ass spit. But a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. A wicked woman give a portion to a man, but a godly woman is given to him. The fearful, the Lord. I'm just gonna stop right there. You get the point. Speak unto the children of Israel. No, I ain't gotta read that. Here's another one about this wicked bitch from Tim Cass. I can't stand this nigga, but I have to play it because this is the only channel that's talking about this crap. If I can get it.
Hey guys, my name's Natasha Adams. Behind me is my 2019.
Gives a fuck, bitch. Fuck your truck, nigga.
In a massively viral post, an individual claims that a friend of theirs, a guy, was set to get married, but then his fiance, 2 weeks out from the wedding, expressed support for Lindsay Clancy. Lindsay Clancy, of course, the mother who brutally murdered her 3 children and is pleading not guilty by reason of insanity, claiming postpartum psychosis and misdiagnosis resulted in her hearing voices that required her to mercilessly murder her children. And oh boy, TikTok is going nuts. And it reminds me of this this play by what was it? Eris. What is it? No. It's Aristophanes. There we go. I was going to say Aristophanes for a second. No, he's the circumstance. Yeah, Aristophanes. It's Greek names, man. Basically, he wrote this thing about how, like, what happens in society when women take over government. And I'm looking at all this stuff going on with the Lindsay Clancy story. There are women who are standing behind her, and they're saying they understand. And that's actually terrifying. So I would say, I don't know if this story is true. There are some fake fact checks, and I'm going to tell you right now, it is not a fact check to say I don't know. That's not a fact check, okay? So some articles will come out and say, is it true the man dumped his fiancée over this? False. Why? Because we can't prove it. Well, I think it's actually fairly plausible. It's not like someone posted that a guy dumped his fiancée on the moon or something. Then we'd be like, well, that's weird. How did he get up there? That doesn't seem to make sense. No, it's literally a guy getting in an argument getting an argument with his fiancée over Lindsay Clancy. I think it's actually entirely plausible, and I got to be honest, it probably has happened more than once, considering. But here's the story. Let's break down the post and see what people are saying, and then talk about the plausibility, and we do have some op-ed responses to the terrifying reality that women support insane things. Okay, now hold on, ladies. You see,
Yeah, them demons be on them. That's why they consider to be the weakest vessel, because Satan just hop on them on and off a lot. That's why you women, you righteous women, hey man, keep seeking the Lord and praying the Lord, keep that shit, them demons at bay, or far, far away from you. Cause these bitches are, they just a lot. They just don't. A lot of them are demons. Shit.
we're playing this game. I'm not saying all women. And you know what I love about AI? AI is like a woman. It just is. Okay, I get men generalize too. Don't get me wrong, or overgeneralize. But when I say something like women do this thing, I did not say every single woman. I'm saying women, plural. There is more than one woman doing this thing. Okay. Anyway, here's the story. A viral social media post claiming a man called off his wedding 2 weeks before the ceremony after his fiancée said she supported Lindsay Clancy has sparked a heated debate over mental illness, criminal responsibility, and personal values online. The allegation shared on X gained millions of views and thousands of responses. However, no independent source has confirmed the existence of the alleged couple. The planned wedding with a claim that it was canceled over the fiancé's views on Clancy. So here's the viral post. We'll pull it up here on X and zoom in for you. This account.
It's funny. She did not. I guess she's wearing makeup. That first video, the bitch was smiling and shit. That didn't look like her. And I guess that is her. 'Cause she looked like young. This bitch look old as fuck. She like a fucking witch. Well, they all were the shit. They all witches anyway.
What is it? VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, 4Ks. Yeah, I believe that's a real account. Physical media archivist. Sure, I guess. Maybe. Actually, maybe it's not even a woman. I'm probably a guy. My brother, whom gets married in 2 weeks, sent the entire family plus her as a group chat saying he's calling off the wedding because his fiancée said she supported Lindsay Clancy on Friday. Now you've got, Michael Tracy says, prove it. I don't actually care to prove it because this is not a story of consequence. This is not a story of a politician. It's not going to affect voting. It's an anecdote from a random person on the internet that may or may not be true, that has no bearing whatsoever on anything. But the point is, it's entirely realistic. The simplicity of the tweet, of the X post, makes it seem like the guy saw his wife say, I like Lindsay Clancy, and I support her. And he went, wedding's off. Let's break down the reality of a circumstance involving somebody who might break off his fiancé, the wedding. He's on his phone, right? And he sees this Lindsay Clancy stuff, and he's like, this is crazy. Have you seen this Lindsay Clancy stuff? I mean, she killed her kids. And his fiancé says, yeah, but she was misdiagnosed or prescribed. I actually think she needs help, and she should be found not guilty. And then the boyfriend or fiancé, the man, goes, are you kidding? Listen, if she was suffering and chose these drugs, she's still the person behind the wheel of the car. Then the wife says, do you have any idea how difficult...
I don't want to hear this shit no more. You can watch the rest if you want to. They go to title of this shit and they go to channel. Let's get the fuck out of here. I'm not in a good mood. I fucking hate this damn world and you damn people. Not the listeners or the men and the women who faithfully doing what they got to do to get closer to Yahweh Shema. Shout out to believers of Yahweh Shema. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about you disbelievers or you naysayers, you scoffers, pretty much you heathens. Anyway, and 2/3.
Hundreds of choices go into making every pair of Keen Utility work.
KFC China has cooked up a burger no one asked for. Meet the Oreo Chicken Burger, launching on the 28th of August. You get a fried chicken fillet, lettuce, mashed potatoes, and crushed Oreos, all sandwiched between dark Oreo-inspired buns. The internet is calling it a bioweapon. When crispy chicken meets crushed Oreos, your taste buds might just need a minute.
You see that shit? Oreo chicken burger. What the is this shit? It's not April the 1st, but they really have a damn Oreo chicken burger. Who would want to eat fucking chocolate or fake ass chocolate of like a brownie or chocolate bun with goddamn chicken and lettuce to make? This is something you might preserve in a museum or something, or display this shit in a glass, and it probably last a long time, just like those McDonald's burgers. It'd be like something you never wouldn't expect they'll do, some wacky shit. But boom, here you go right here. Anyway. This is in China? Damn, you goddamn China? that's like, yeah, heading to the bathroom 5 minutes later. There's shit everywhere. Yeah.
If you enjoyed today's show, hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if a story stood out to you, drop us a comment.
I guess that's it. The hell is this? Racist plot exposed. Yep, typical Edomites. Damn nigger devils.
Hey guys, I wanted to readdress this 300,000 tons of beef situation, which is about 661 million pounds of beef that's being imported into the United States, because I keep reading a lot of comments, I keep seeing a lot of things online, and a lot of it is very misleading. Frankly, I think everybody's kind of been missing the point on this. But that's because there are a lot of concerns. And ranchers in this particular situation have every right to be angry about what President Trump actually said. I think these concerns are justified. But guys, I've even seen podcasters putting out videos claiming that they might be putting the wild horses that BLM is rounding up into our ground beef. That is not what they are doing with the wild horses. That's a whole other subject that actually might be interesting to discuss. I watched another video this morning of a guy saying that the beef really isn't there. The whole thing is fake. So I'm going to talk a little bit about...
Yeah, beef, yeah, it never existed. So you gonna get ready for that famine shit. Or it could be that. It could be eating dead people, roadkill, you know. A bunch of squirrels. I don't know.
Where these concerns are coming from, why ranchers do have a right to be angry about this, and what actually has to be done to fix the situation of beef and cattle in the United States, and why nobody is actually doing it. Now, I want to address first and foremost the presentation here, because I believe that President Trump's remarks failed on multiple levels. First of all, when I read what he posted about product that goes into beef, it was clear that I don't think he understood exactly what he was talking about. The 25% discount going to consumers, not going to happen. Possibly there will be some cheaper beef on the shelves for a short period of time from this, a little bit of relief. But the number one thing that everybody listening to this needs to remember is that we import 6 billion pounds of beef a year. That's the estimated imports this year. So what they've actually done was they've lifted the tariffs on approximately another 10%, 661 million. Now, a lot of people are concerned about what's in that beef, and you should have every right to. According to reports coming out of China, they actually turned down Argentina beef because they found hormones and antibiotics and other things that they don't want in their beef. But here's the other thing, the flip side of this is that everything that we've heard coming out of Trump, out of the White House, is that these are ingredients. These are beef products to go into beef. What that means is that they're importing lean trimmings. At this point in the cattle cycle, our ranchers are holding back their cows. The cows, the older cows, are the ones that are actually pretty lean. So for a while there, we had an excess of lean meat coming into the marketplace, which is a good thing. American fed cattle, commercial fed cattle, grain finished, produce a lot of fatty trimmings. What they'll actually do is they'll take the lean trimmings from those older cows, which for a while we had a lot of cows going into the slaughterhouses, and they'll mix that with the fatty trimmings from fed cattle. That's how you get hamburger meat. And that's how you...
Yeah, they mixed that with... They mixed it up with live shit. They mixed it up with human meat. People that's missing, they won't no longer be missing it. Well, they'll still be missing. They'll be, burger and shit. And got roadkill. Oh, man. You know that shit be going on, bro.
You go into the grocery store, you can see, oh, this is 93% lean, this is 85% lean. It's because they actually know what the mixture is. They know what the mixture of fat is. Because ranchers are finally holding back cows from slaughter, because they're starting to rebuild the herds, we have an interesting scenario where we have an excess of fat. So the lean trimmings get mixed in with that fat to make burger meat.
We want to apologize to...
All right, I'm gonna stop right there. But don't let trick go over your head. When these niggas talking about they put wild horse, they put anything in the fucking meat, in the food, and anything. Bro, we living in hell, bro. Hell, these niggas want you to eat plastic when we already eating fucking plastic. And when I'm talking about eating, I'm eating some Triscuits. They probably got plastic in too. Shit. Let's get that video.
Would you eat biscuits made from plastic waste? Researchers are developing a way to turn plastic bottles into protein-rich, 3D printed snacks.
Oh, they gotta throw in the protein-rich. Get the fuck out of here. It's fucking plastic, nigga.
You're providing a solution for plastic waste.
Look at this nigga right here. And it's not, no, don't get it twisted. This bitch is Eli. This Indian nigger bitch. Goddamn, but all these heathens got they demons, bro.
Waste accumulation in the environment.
I'm not saving the environment. Get the fuck out of here. We don't know how to save the environment. Get rid of you. But put you. No, I won't get rid of you. Get rid of all you fuck. No, put you all you heathens in slavery. In chains. That's how you save the environment. You monkey ass niggas stop following the ways of Esau, even so-called white man, but he ain't white. He red. He a baby. They suck a Jewish faggot fucking nigga.
Secondly, we are providing an alternative food source to answer the food scarcity issues currently the world is facing.
They use engineered
That piece of shit.
yeast to break down PET, the plastic found in many water
That shit used to be a plastic bottle they hold. And now it's a biscuit or like a cookie.
bottles and agricultural waste. This is then converted into protein and other food ingredients. The biscuits aren't approved for tasting yet, and they're a long way from
What the fuck, nigga? Oh yeah, this is made in India, cause you can see they got the little India graph shit on there, the little artwork on there. Yeah, they sell it to you motherfuckers. But shit, for you Israelite, don't you fucking dare eat that shit. They'll be I got this video from Brotron from Hawaii, GMS Hawaii Bar, and what he said about they'll feed you people in the prisons or in concentration camps, shit like this. Yeah, it might not give you shit at all. Actually, they'll feed you shit straight out the booty hole.
market shelves. But researchers hope that technology...
Look at this nigger. Look at this fucking devil. She like... Why would you smile so hard, bitch? For some shit like... Why would you smile so hard for some shit like this? This bitch got demons on her.
It could help produce food in extreme environments.
Look at him. This nigga got demons on him. What fucking... monkey ass nigga, you don't want to have these fucking heathens cooking in your kitchen. Hell to the no. When we in the kingdom, don't have this bitch bypass this motherfucker. Put her ass out in the field. Get her fucking ass. Give her something to not smile about. Don't have her ass in the damn kitchen. She gonna put plastic and probably boo boo in your food.
So, would you eat one?
Look at it, bit. That's what you smiling about. Yeah, cookies made from plastic bottles could ease food shortage. What's that movie they had where the people was there was a kid that was addicted? No, it was kids or people addicted to eating plastic. Let me look that up. I got the movie. I just forgot what the name of it's called. It kind of reminded me of, well, I would say Snowpiercer, but they were eating them gelatin bug bars. What was the movie where people were eating plastic? Crimes of the Future. That's it. Crimes of the Future, 2022. Yeah, the first scene, opening scene, they show this kid in the bathroom munching on a fucking trash can, eating that shit like it's some damn graham crackers. He's just crunchy. And then I think the mom, I guess his mom, blew the little nigga brains out, killed his ass. Shit. Yeah, I think it was a famine, and that nigga here eating trash can in the bathroom and shit. Eating that shit like it's a damn Hershey bar. Shit, man.
Bottles and crop waste can now be transformed into protein-rich cookies. Researchers at Southern Illinois University have engineered microbes that can break down.
I think they said they got addicted. The children got addicted to eating plastic because people been eating plastic with food in that plastic so long. Now the children got the craving for plastic. They just eating that shit straight up.
Waste soda bottles and cornstalk waste into a product called microbites. This new process could help with the looming food crisis.
Let's see what the comments say. Boy, these niggas trying to kill your ass, kill everybody. We got to get the fuck out of here. We're going to be pooping out plastic bottles, bro. We might not be able to poop shit out. We're going to get clogged up, man. We're going to get clogged up bad. And somebody be like, wow, this is great. Let them eat plastic. Yeah, let the Bill Gates and all these fucking niggas of the Rothschilds eat plastic. Feed them to the politicians. The shit, you gotta go higher than that because they don't stop there. Yeah, 2020, eat the bugs. 2023, eat the sewage butter. Oh yeah, and drink sewage water too. But 2026, eat the plastic bottle, plastic cookies. And man, you used to see plastic food when you're like going to a furniture place and you know they got the table, dinner set table, dinner tables, on display with the bowl with the fake plastic fruits and vegetables and such, and cookies and cakes, and now you can end up eating that shit. Shit. Damn.
Plastic pollution, and even sustain crews on deep space missions.
Or you think them niggas gonna be want to eat that shit so far away, in so-called up in space? Them niggas gonna be eating shrimp. No, fuck shrimp. No, steak. Oh man, I gotta get steak and potatoes, something real. They gonna be eating that fucking shit.
While safety testing has cleared microbites for consumption, researchers are still waiting on institutional approval to conduct taste tests. Flavor is added.
Oh yeah, they gonna add flavor, artificial flavor.
Via baker's yeast, engineered to generate vanilla flavoring directly from plant.
Vanilla flavor. I wonder where that vanilla coming from. If anybody heard me say this so many times about abstract vanilla or whatever, and it's natural. The one I'm talking about, where they get vanilla from, is natural, and it's from a beaver's booty glands. Oh yeah, beaver butt juice. That vanilla. Now you got vanilla plants, but they say nah, that tastes too long. We gonna get it from the beaver booty juice. And how the hell they know what beaver butt juice or beaver booty juice glands? Or what do you? How they know it smells like vanilla and tastes like? How do they know this shit? Oh my goodness, bro. These devils are fucking monsters, bro. We gotta get out of here.
Biomass. Smell testing already conducted reveals participants.
Smell testing. Smells like beaver booty juice cookies. There's plastic merged to it.
Would be willing to eat the cookie in settings where resources.
It's plastic cookies with a hint of beaver booty juice. They smell like vanilla.
Were very limited.
And taste like vanilla.
Research was conducted as part of a NASA.
Alright, well, anyway, fuck NASA and fuck this world. Fuck you, Edomites. Damn it. Fuck any of you 2/3 niggas that's in love with these motherfuckers and say, wow, that's a great idea to help save the planet. Ooh, I can already taste that mouth. My mouth is already watering, just wanting to take a bite out of this plastic, 3D printed plastic cookie that got that beaver juice, booty beaver juice flavor to it. Yeah. Anyway. we got some more shit. I don't know what this is. I think they're gonna speak another language. Let me see. Goodness gracious.
Sizi bilmem ama bendeniz bir süredir.
Oh man, they speaking another language. Let me see. Okay, I don't know about you, but I've been. Is this shit gonna play? And now I can't get on. Okay, full screen.
Bu paketli gıdalardan tiksinmiş durumdayım.
I discussed by packaged foods for a while now.
Tüketmiyoruz falan değil. Her tarafımızda işte bisküviler var, krakerler var.
Shit, like, what is it supposed to be doing? Is it like plastic?
Var, cipsler var. Şu deneyi evde siz de yapabilirsiniz. Sosyal medyada sevgili büyüğümüz ve yaşayan düşünürlerden birisidir Yusuf Kaplan abimiz. Onun paylaşımında gördük. Bisküviyi alıyor, yakıyor bir adam. Diyor ki çocuğunuza bunu nasıl yedirirsiniz? İçiniz nasıl alır diyor.
So they got a biscuit that's burning, but that bitch just stay lit. Or is that shit is on loop? I don't know. How can you stomach it?
Biz de oradan etkilendik. Arkadaşlarla bugün bir bisküvi aldık. Ateşe bir tuttuk. Bu şekilde yanmaya başladı.
That bitch is dripping. I don't know if that's the cheese dripping.
İçindeki plastikten.
How can you get a fucking biscuit on fire? It's a biscuit cheese sandwich. Look like eggs.
Dolayı sönmüyor bir de. Yanmaya devam ediyor. Şimdi soru şu. Şu testi yani yapabilirsiniz evde sizler de.
I'm guessing this is McDonald's biscuit sandwich.
Tabii dikkatli olun.
Yeah, it says we are literally eating plastic.
Herkese de tavsiye etmiyoruz.
I know the cheese and the eggs or something. Fucking hell.
Bu ürünü çoluğunuza, çocuğunuza yedirir misiniz?
Çocuklar severek tüketiyor.
And I'm thinking, is this? I don't know, where is this in Germany? Oh no, this ain't Germany. This is I think this is shit. What country? This is damn, Holland. No, I don't know. This Dutch, the Netherlands. One of them fucking countries. Let me see. Turkey. Okay, this is Turkey. I'm like all over the place. Okay, this is in Turkey. Gomer. And shit. Think Turkey, Gomer? Yeah. But damn. And you think this only in America? No, this is everywhere. Synthetic additives and chemicals used in packaged foods. Which are heavily consumed by children have become a subject of renewal debate. Man.
Uzmanlar uyarıyor. Paketli gıdalardaki risk sağlık problemlerine neden oluyor.
İşlenmiş gıdaların raf ömrünü uzatmak için içerisine bazı maddeler katılması gerektiğini biliyoruz. Ama bunlar muhakkak devletin mevzuatları çerçevesi içerisinde belirli miktarlarda ve uygun şartlarda katılmaktadır. Ama işlenmiş gıdaları çok tüketmek çocuklar için çok iyi olmayabilir.
Son zamanlarda yapılan araştırmaya göre ambalajlı ürünler insan sağlığını tehdit etmeye devam ediyor. Özellikle elimde görmüş olduğunuz bisküvi çocukların severek yediği ürünlerin başında görüyor. Ama gelin görün ki içindeki katkı maddeleri insan sağlığını tehdit ediyor. Emülgatör başta olmak üzere renklendirici boyalar hem kansere yol açıyor hem de çocuklarda hiperaktife neden oluyor.
Bisküvi, cips, gofret, renkli şekerlemelerde bulunan katkı maddeleri sağlık açısından risk barındırıyor.
İşlenmiş gıdalar bir alışkanlık edindirir çocuklara. Bunların içerisinde sadece o bahsettiğimiz raf ömrünü uzatan maddeler yok maalesef.
İşte o bisküvilerden bir tanesi şu
I'm guilty, but damn. Anyway.
anda elinde içinde ise
They probably talking about soda drinks and shit. What do you got, a cookie?
birçok zararlı
Oh, it's gotta be an Oreo because it's got the imprint on it.
madde bulunuyor. Peki işte bu
Goddamn Oreo chicken sandwich.
bisküvi ateşle birleştiğinde ortaya nasıl bir görüntü çıkacak? Gelin hep beraber izleyelim.
Yeah, that's a Oreo, I think. Oh, whatever the fuck it is. That shit is burning like it's plastic. It's just dripping. These niggas are mad scientists, bro. These witches and warlocks making this is what their food is being. Your food is being made in a lab. Once they perfect it, they mass produce this shit. When I mean perfect, they make it look like it's real food and taste like it, but it damn sure ain't it.
Uzmanlara göre bu maddeler uzun süre tüketildiğinde karaciğer...
Damn, I should be burning that in my fireplace. Fuck the firewood. Man, right, use that as a lighter starter. It probably it could be used as a lighter starter. Yeah. Or what you wanna call it? The goddamn, shit.
ve böbrekleri olumsuz etkiliyor. Aynı zamanda araştırma...
I got one of them little cubes. They're usually used for camping. It's like really flammable. You just light it up and it poof. And then you can just put whatever on top of it, and it'll just stay lit for a while till you get a real good fire. But that what that look like? Oh, that what it could be used for.
göre 10-20 yaş grubu risk grubunda gösteriliyor. Gıda boyası kullanılan...
Yeah, the thing look kind of like it's an Oreo. It look like a sugar cube, but it's not. It's goddamn poison just like this cookie.
Ürünlerin çoğu zaman hiperaktivite, dikkat eksikliği ve alerjik reaksiyonlara yol açıyor.
Bunların içerisinde sadece o bahsettiğimiz raf ömrünü uzatan maddeler yok maalesef. Onun dışında oldukça fazla şeker, tuz, doymuş yağlar...
That's enough. Man. Yo, people fucked up, Becky. Becky from Turkey. I think this is Turkey. No, I don't know. It might not be from Turkey. It might be, I don't know. But this news is from Turkey, I don't know. But anyway, it's fucked up. And you know how it's fucked up, because Esau Edom, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. When these niggas here got power and control over certain things, especially when it comes to food, these niggas do wicked ass things. And nobody don't say anything about it. Now let's finally get a scripture on this. Let me make sure there's not another video about food. Okay, we good. I was waiting to read this, but let me get it. Ezekiel chapter 4 verse 13. And the Lord Yahweh said, even thou shalt the children of Israel, talking about you so-called blacks, Latinos, Hispanics, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, and you speckled birds, you Hebrew Israelites, eat their defiled bread. And I'm talking about all over the world, not just in America, but hell, most of this shit, defiled bread, is found here in America. Defiled bread amongst the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. So it ain't gotta be food with plastic. It could be, well, yeah, it could be that. But I mean, anything that's the abominable foods, But damn, this shit here is just... You're eating plastic, you're eating boo-boo, you're eating glue in your food. You're eating anything and everything these devils could put in your food. Shit. Man, I said it before, read it now. Matthew chapter 24 verse 21, for then shall be great tribulations, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be, and except them days be sure, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, them days shall be short. So the Lord is saving. He's speeding up time for his elect's sake before we turn into plastic people eaters. And we already people eaters. We eating people and eating plastic too. Yeah, I hate to say that, but it's true. If you don't believe that, well, I don't care. That's on you. Continue eating your doo-doo sandwich. That's all you people eating. Doo-doo sandwich, people sandwich, plastic sandwiches. Goodness gracious, bruh. Goddamn. Sip on some vanilla flavored beaver butt juice. Yeah, beaver butt juice. Sip on that in your glass cup, nigga. In your plastic cup. Right about that. How about that? Plastic cup. Because you eat plastic, might as well drink some damn beaver butt juice out your damn plastic cup. Man, this place fucked up, bro. But Lord speeding up time for his elect's sake. Because that flesh we got on our bodies and all this flesh we full of, hell, it can end up being replaced as plastic and metal. Especially to these niggas want to turn us into robots and have a microchip inside you. We ain't trying to get that. Hope and pray we don't. If you believe in Yahweh Shema Shah, pray like heaven will keep you away from that hour of temptation. Yeah. Let's get to this next one about vaccine shots.
Hey folks, Jason here. In today's video, we're going to be putting the new Hi3D 3.0.
For 6 long years, they told us the injuries didn't exist. They told us the numbers were rare. They told us the suffering was psychological. They told us to move on, but the injured never moved on. And now, for the first time, the Canadian government is forced to face them. From September 8th to September 11th, Parliament Hill in Ottawa will see 4 days that could change everything at the Allison inquiry. Lawmakers will sit in that room and listen, under oath, as Canadians who trusted the system stand up and describe how their healthy
Man, what the fuck this gonna do? Anyway.
Bodies were destroyed by the...
But guess what? The chip implant is on its way. The mark of the beast is on its way.
Very shots that they were ordered to take. For the first time.
They gonna be, the chip implant gonna be ordered to take, or you die. Or you be thrown in a concentration camp and be starved to death. But if the Lord be with you, you might not have to go through that. Because I ain't saying you won't. Because, hey, some of us gonna be martyrs. So...
In this entire manufactured nightmare, Canadian lawmakers will be forced to sit face to face with the human wreckage of the COVID-19 vaccine campaign. Not statistics, not carefully worded press releases. Real people. Mothers whose lives were destroyed overnight. Fathers left permanently disabled. Nurses who trusted the system and paid with their bodies. Truck drivers, parents, and even Parliament Hill staffers whose healthy hearts were shredded by myocarditis. Over 1,200 desperate Canadians flooded the applications. 50 of them will stand under oath and speak the raw, unfiltered truth that the government, Big Pharma, and the captured media spent years desperately trying to bury. Conservative MP Dean Allison is chairing this nonpartisan...
A lot of that shit started over here in America. Babylon the Great. And baby Babylon just followed along, and all these other countries followed along too.
And reckoning. MPs and senators from every party are invited if they have the courage to show their faces. It's being...
But you will think that these people would just say, you know what? I'm so much in pain. I've got to go through this because they trust the science. They should be having, weapons to take these niggas' heads off. They should be. Hell. Yeah, I mean, well, anyway, everything's of the Lord controlling these people, so they fell for the okie dokie, and now they fucked up, and now they want to go to Parliament or whatever the fuck you want to call it, to go to court, whatever.
Broadcast live in...
All that shit ain't gonna do nothing.
English and French, straight from the heart of power. You can watch every second at Allison Inc.
They're like, what happened? What happened? Now, where's Fauci at now? Where is he at? Is he locked up? No. He's on his island. He's living somewhere in a certain island. Whatever. I don't know. Away from you people. He ain't studying this shit. I'm like, they gonna be doing the same shit that Fauci was doing, pleading the fifth.
.com. So, do you understand what this means? After years of gaslighting, firings, bank account freezes, and official denial, after the vaccine
All that demonizing.
injury support program took thousands of shattered lives and compensated only a pitiful handful, after the government froze the numbers at 58,000 adverse events and more than 11,000 serious ones. Finally, the injured are storming the gates of Parliament itself.
Man,
these are not the anti-vaxxers.
Bro, they ain't storming the gate, nigga. They just walking into that bitch. Yeah, they storming the gate. They should be coming with weapons and such.
They painted as
pitchforks and torches and such.
Villains. These are the
shotguns and rifles.
Compliant ones. The ones who got the jab because they were coerced into believing that their jobs and their children's futures depended on it, and then were abandoned when their bodies rebelled. And let's not forget, I was sounding this alarm from day one. In January of 2020, before anyone else I know, I released a video titled The Truth About the...
Well, shit, you wasn't doing as much as the prophets of Yahweh Shema Shah constantly have videos. Constantly having videos put out on YouTube and whatever platform about this shit, and not to trust this damn devil Esau. Look at this nigga right here, little snake, little four-eyed snake nigga. Yeah, not to trust this punk ass nigga. And now you people trust in Egypt. Even you people all over the world trusted in Egypt. And now look at you now. Now some of you wasn't boasting in pride that you got the shot, but some of you was like, man, they gonna get my job. Yeah, and you still fell for the shit. Yeah.
Coronavirus they hope you'll never see. Then in February of 2020, I sat down with Del Bigtree and warned about the coming mandatory vaccination program in a video titled Del Bigtree on Coronavirus and the...
is he going to be talking about what he's done or what he been talking about? Shit. A whole lot of people been talking about this shit besides you. But the most important people have been talking about these damn shots of the Israelite. I mean, the prophets of Yahweh, the Hebrew Israelite prophets of Yahweh Shema Shah. Living in hell. I mean, living in California is hell. Hell, living in America is fucking hell. Not just in one state. All these states. Let's see what this is about. Redacted.
Hey, did you know? You...
Oh my goodness, bro.
Well, it's happening again, right under our noses, but should we be really surprised? Time and time again, the agencies trusted to protect us have utterly failed. Think back to the 1990s when the FDA approved the diet drug Fen-Phen. Remember that? It's all over TV. It was based on inadequate long-term data, only for it to cause fatal heart and lung conditions in thousands of people before being pulled off the shelves. Like, all these people needed to die before they pulled it off the shelf. Or look at Vioxx, remember that one? Blockbuster painkiller approved in 1999 that spent 5 years on the market. Tens of thousands of fatal heart attacks and strokes, while the agency and the manufacturer allegedly ignored the warning signs from the very beginning. Now the FDA just approved a brand new mRNA vaccine from the common flu. And yes, where is it from? Moderna. They claim it's about public health, but what if it's actually about Big Pharma protecting their profits? Well, the shot was pushed through despite fierce controversy, deep skepticism from leaders like RFK Jr., who, by the way, we've learned is being boxed out inside the Maha movement, inside the White House, shouting matches happening on a regular basis, and I have a prediction that he will be gone right after the midterms. They've even secured accelerated approval to pump this into seniors, this new drug, this new mRNA drug, age 65 and older. And by the way, why is the COVID shot still on store shelves and being pushed by people, despite all of the adverse events that we know about? It feels exactly like a sci-fi thriller, like they think they're curing the seasonal flu, but how do we know that this won't trigger a worst-case scenario problem from Moderna? Like one of those zombie movies where they think they're curing a disease and next thing you know, the world is ending. So how do we get here so fast? Well, follow the money. In 2019, Moderna spent a measly $40,000 lobbying Congress, and then COVID hit. By 2020, that spending skyrocketed to $280,000. By 2020, $690,000. Now they're burning through an estimated $1 million every single year just to influence our lawmakers. And they don't have to do much arm twisting, it seems. They aren't buying influence for nothing. They have 3 ultimate profitable targets. First, pandemic preparedness, forcing their way to the front lines to propagate their vaccines in the event of another pandemic. Second, they created what are called agency frameworks, so tracking legislation, and FDA user fee amendments to fast-track mRNA approvals. And then third, Medicare and insurance coverage, pushing bills aimed at expanding vaccine coverage under Medicare so they can get their vaccine into more people's arms. These are not good people at Moderna. They're not trying to help save lives. They're trying to make boatloads of money. So today we're going to break down exactly what this might mean for the future of health and medicine as we know it. I want to bring in Kim Bright, who's the founder of Brightcore, who has over 50 years of experience in health and wellness, to talk about all of this with us today. Kim, welcome back to the show. Great to see you.
Well, great to see you too, Clayton. Thanks for having me back. I mean, this is it just gets weirder and weirder every day. I mean, we all know now how much damage these vaccines have done to people. But a lot of people still don't understand that you're not safe even if you don't get the jab. You know, they're shedding. You know, you've heard about shedding. Yeah. And all of this is going into...
Yeah, hugging your loved ones, being near them. And the girl you probably banging, you know, rubbing skin with, could be shedding off of you, on you. And it's like you be like, damn, injecting something inside of her, but instead she's injecting inside of you. That don't supposed to work that way, but Esau made it that way. Man, I'm telling you. That's some fucking shit. What the fuck is this? Got a pimple. I think I popped it. Well, anyway. And plus it's in your food too, and in the water, and in the air, man. This devil has to be stopped, man.
Our food and our meat and...
See, yeah. That's the spirit right there.
And a lot of people also don't know this, but it's not even prohibited from being used in our organic meats. I mean, if you can look at what it says on the actual USDA website, it says since organic farmers can't routinely use drugs to prevent diseases and parasites, they mostly use animal selection and management practices, and only a few drugs, such as vaccines, are allowed. Now, it's unavoidable, Clayton, because it spreads through the livestock, the air, through shedding, and it's just crazy. I mean, there's such a ton of unexplained symptoms that people are experiencing whether or not they got the jab. They've got fatigue and brain fog. They've got cardiovascular issues. They've got sudden weight gain or weight loss, hormonal and thyroid issues. Then they've got compromised immune systems, and people are getting sick more often. Muscle, joint pain, reoccurring headaches. The list just goes on and on. And there was a comprehensive study that proves mRNA vaccines are causing accelerated aging.
Oh, good. That's a nice benefit. Accelerated aging.
Isn't that? That's what we all want. I mean, aging.
Oh, good. That's a nice benefit. Accelerated aging.
Meanwhile, at the same time, these niggas want to try to supposedly slow down aging so they can be immortal. And I'm like, anyway, you're trying to save lives with the vaccines, but these motherfuckers here trying to kill your ass. These niggas all over. Esau is all over the place. He an absolute nigger. The so-called white man, baby dick sucking Jewish faggot fucker is such a ultimate. He's the ultimate nigger. Goodness gracious. And I feel good saying that shit. Because, I mean, these devils will call you a murderer, a nigger, this, you wetback monkey, you damn junk, you forest monkey, and you forest bunny, or some shit. All this dumb shit. And I'm like, you're the one that's living in the forest. You're the one that eats fucking people and eat raw meat and fuck your mother in the butt or some shit. Weird shit. You be the one that off your whole goddamn family, like 8 people in the household, from your mama, your daddy, your bald-headed granny, and your pappy, and your dog, and the nephew, the nieces, and the cousins, and then you pop yourself and burn the house down. What was that shit that was happening? It was recently. This nigga here was a fucking loser. All he does, he ain't got no job, he ain't got shit else to do. He play video games and probably jerk off like damn near every hour. And then somebody told him he need to do something, and yeah, he did something. He killed everybody in that motherfucking house, and then he killed himself and burned that bitch down. Well, he burned it down, then he killed himself. That be you people. Look what you people are doing. Look what your people are doing. You Edomites, you're the elite of Esau. Amalek. Damn, they just, whew. Anyway.
Isn't that? That's what we all want.
All the things that they are talking about, they're pretty much dropping the truth bomb on you, on your own selves, their own people. On the elite, because you don't see no blacks, Latinos, Native Indians participate in shit like this. You might have some that are aiding this stuff, like working But they're not funding this shit. They're not. Hell, there's not no plans up from the Georgia Guidestones. There ain't no black Latino who brought that shit up for. Anyway, fuck. Damn.
I mean, it's crazy. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, what I feel bad too.
That's
is
why we need the Lord, man.
If you've got someone who's elderly or approaching that age and, you know, keeps seeing the advertisements on television during their soap operas or whatever, that they should go and get this new flu vaccine because it's flu season, or their local news station is pushing this.
All right, I'm in there too long. I'm going to get to this video next. I don't know what I'm going to find in that one. It's like, what, 50 minutes long? Man. I mean, me doing this video, I'm in 50 minutes right now. It's time for me to move on to another one. But if you want to watch the rest of this video, you see the title, you see the name of the channel. Well, let me read this. Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction from plastic damn cookies, from daggone Oreo chicken sandwiches. And man, you know that's goddamn. You're gonna destroy that toilet after eating that shit. You're gonna go boom. And that toilet gonna blow up after eating that shit. Man, but this is the world we're living in when everything's all fucked up and upside down. And vaccines, I'm here. Oh my goodness. Let's see what this is about.
In the year 2509,
I did play some of it. I forgot what was I was playing and watching. It was something to do with Dolly Parton. And you got the tropical storm Dolly, or it could turn into a hurricane.
To a place where they were already expected.
Now, is the whole world just a stage?
So this is a pretty wild coincidence on this Tuesday, August 25th. Dolly Parton passing away at 80 years old, R.I.P. But guess what name is next on the Atlantic hurricane list? It's Dolly. What are the chances of that?
Kind of interesting too, we're getting news articles coming out saying Dolly Parton remembered for Hurricane Helene relief efforts. No coincidences, just a stage. Starting this video with a trip down memory lane, does anybody remember this?
2016, Hillary was stood at a big event, then something weird happened. Her legs gave way, and 3 people had to grab her and lift her into the van. Her shoe fell off in the street. But that's not even the strangest part. The strange part is what happened 2 hours later, the same day. Watch this, then tell me what you think.
I remember that. I guess shit malfunctioning.
Look at the bodyguards surrounding her, and look how her feet just drop. She's almost dragged into that van. Now remember how she moved, because 2 hours later, exact same suit, exact sunglasses, she came out like this. Just compare the difference. 1 minute her legs won't hold her. 2 hours later, when she comes out of Chelsea's apartment, she's full of energy. When people slowed the clip down, they saw something fall to the ground. Nobody could agree what it was. Then the story gets weirder. People started saying the woman who walked out wasn't the same woman who went in. Some said it's a body double. Some went all the way to say she was cloned.
That video was by Rhea Reacts. She posted that about a day ago, and sometimes you look back on certain things and you say to yourself, that was really weird. Supposedly she had fainted, but from the looks of it, it really looks like somebody who's being apprehended and tossed in a vehicle against their will. Just something in history that'll never be fully explained, like the whole George Bush funeral yellow envelopes. But moving on, I noticed something very interesting on my phone that I wanted to share with you all. So a few days ago, I was going through my phone, swiping through...
Alright, I ain't gonna play all this shit. But if you wanna watch the rest of this video, be my guest. I'm feeling kind of weird, man. I think I need to get some food and eat. Yeah, I've been feeling kind of faint or lightheaded today. It was like it started like an hour ago before I did the video. Yeah. I need to get something to eat, but there go the title of the video. Let me get this last video. I want to see what this was about. Like I tell you, this is a bunch of random stuff. This is from Hopeful 8-3. See what it be. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 9, for the blessing of the father established the house of the children, but the curse of the mother rooteth out foundation.
Alright, peace. So you asked me how come black men do not protect black women verbally. They can't, they won't, because the dating ecosystem is broken. Let me explain to you what happens. So, if you kill the feminine principle, you destroy a generation of children. One woman represents an entire generation. If you kill the masculine principle, you destroy a generation of warriors. The family is the first government. The elites understand this. The only people that do not understand this is the family themselves. The father represents law and order.
He's the backbone. He's the wheel. Once you take his ass out, then shit. Oh, that reminds me of the movie. I think it was called They Come Out at Night. Let me see. They Come Out at Night. Well, I think it comes out at night. It Comes Out at Night. Yeah, it was a movie. And the movie, what was it? The father. I think the father was the first one to die. I only heard about it. I think I got the movie, but you can check it out yourself. But the father gets killed. I think he's the first one to get killed. You know what? Since talking about it, I need to download that shit. Let me go ahead and download that shit and see if that movie's still up and running. I don't care for horror movies, because they really... Oh, wrong website. Yeah, I check. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Damn right. I am a po-ass critter. I ain't trying to pay for this shit. I don't give a fuck. But like I was saying... What I gonna say? Yeah, there was a father named Will. Once they killed the father, Will, then everybody else died. He was the will. He was the backbone of the family. They killed the man. The name is Will. Once you killed Will, the will to survive, everybody dies, and they did. I think that's how I go. I had to check that shit out. That's why I was told that the movie it played out like that. And oh yeah, what that movie called? It came out recently. With the dinosaurs, people went back in the past. I caught that ending, the ending of the movie where you had two Jeanettes. Yeah, you had the goddamn dykes. Anyway, you had the two Jeanette chicks, cause one tried to stop the. I forgot what happened. She saved the family and the lookalike. Yeah, if you caught that shit, it was two Jeanettes in that movie. Anyway, but it was the father got killed, and damn near everybody was losing their fucking mind. The mama couldn't hold it together. The sister couldn't hold it together. The boy, he wasn't holding together. But then the boy had to try to do something. You kind of see that. You can kind of sense that the boy was trying to hold shit down a little bit. But not really. They all couldn't hold together once the dad got eaten up by the dinosaur. Yeah. All because that stupid bitch ran to that dead end. I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, it's a movie.
The mother represents the administration, represents the steward, the nurturer, and the teacher. And the children represents the citizen of the nation. They are not after you, they are after me. Let me say that again. The feminists are not after you, they are really after me. Because in order to destroy a nation, you must remove all the alpha males. You must destroy the defense system of the nation. When you destroy the defense system of the nation, which is the men, the citizens run.
And you know, you don't have to like physically get them out of there. You can just make him a fucking simp. He won't know how to conduct himself as being a man.
Wow. Okay, there is no law, there is no order. Alright? So, there are three things that men provide that you have to break down. You have to break down these three systems: protection, provision, procreation. Okay? The 3 P's. So, now that you make your own money, you do not need men's provision at all. It is not necessary. You do not even need the old institution of marriage anymore, because you provide for yourself. Therefore, it has created.
Oh yeah, you know what? I made a mistake. The movie was called It Comes at Night. It Comes at Night, not comes out at night. It comes at night.
Hyper independence now. You do not need a man's provision. Right? So now, you definitely do not need the procreation anymore. Alright? You do not need the safety of marriage. Therefore, you do not want to have children. Because of hyper-independence, you don't even require children anymore. Okay? So now we have destroyed the provision. We don't need the procreation. The last one is very important now. So what happens is you have broke down the two most important structures. Now the last one is protection. Therefore, you are telling the men, we don't need you, we don't need your money. You are telling them when we're in the gym, leave us alone. You are saying we choose the beer. Okay? You are saying you do not matter anymore. You cannot turn.
Wait till Jacob Trump come down. You see, or go down. Let's see if they gonna say that at that time.
Around and then ask for the last P, the protection. Do you understand how that works? You broke down the provision and the procreation, but you still want the protection. You can't have it. The ecosystem has been destroyed, so the men have withdrawn the protection. Do you understand? The three must coexist together in order for the nation to be self-sufficient. Do you understand? So the men will not come to your aid on the internet. So the good women that get lost, there are good women out there, but they're going to get lost because the ecosystem itself is poisoned. Do you understand? It has been destroyed. You understand? So they don't see you. No one can see you. You are a casualty of war. Peace.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Everything is fucked up here in America, Babylon. And it is fucked up all over the world. I mean, America ain't, and I'm surprised China comes out with a fucking Oreo chicken burger. That's something America would do. But, man, this place all jacked up. We need the Lord to bring in that order. So there won't be no more defiled food, no defiled bread, fucking vaccine shots, not eating no plastic, all that. I mean, god dang. Anyway, that's all, I think that's all I got to say, man. Seek the Lord by seeking his prophets and take heed what to say, and try to build a spiritual mental relationship with Yahweh Shema Bashah by praying Yahweh Shema Bashah, praising Yahweh Shema Bashah, worshiping Yahweh Shema Bashah, fearing Yahweh Shema Bashah, and repenting to Yahweh Shema Bashah. To all the men out there pushing this truth and nothing but the truth in the name, spirit, and the power of Yahweh Shema Bashah. Keep on preaching, keep on teaching, keep your faith and trust strong, Yahweh Shema Bashah, and stay humble. And for the men out there that ain't teaching and preaching, but keeping their faith and trust strong, Yahweh Shema Bashah. And trying to do the best you can do, because not all men of Israel are going to be prophets, but you trying to do the best you can do. But just keep doing what you got to do. And for the few sisters out there taking heed, keep your faith and trust strong, Yahweh Shema Bashah. Stay humble, stay in order with your man. If you ain't got no man, stay in order, Yahweh Shema Bashah. Peace and bless to the hopeful elect, and all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Shalom.